Chosen One, lock your attention on this message right now. You did not find this recording by accident. The universe did not randomly place this in your path, and the strange algorithm of this world has absolutely nothing to do with it. The Holy Spirit orchestrated this exact intersection in time because heaven has something very specific to say to you today. Do not click away. Your future self is watching this moment with tears of gratitude. Before you took your very first breath, a sacred seed was planted. God placed a massive, ancient gift inside your spirit before you were even born. You are carrying an immense power you have not activated yet. But right now, you do not feel powerful at all. You feel incredibly exhausted. Your mind is constantly racing with thoughts that lead nowhere, and your physical body feels unusually heavy even when you try to rest. You wake up tired. The daily noise around you feels entirely unbearable. Small, casual conversations drain your vital energy completely. You smile politely for your family and friends, but deep inside, you are fighting violent battles that nobody understands. You protect people who never bother to check on your heart. The isolation you are feeling right now is completely overwhelming. You honestly think something is terribly wrong with you. Let me tell you the absolute truth. You are not crazy. You are not losing your mind, and this dark, heavy shadow over your life is not a medical condition. This deep exhaustion is purely spiritual. Your soul is constantly doing the heavy lifting for everyone else around you because you are a powerful intercessor. You act as a human shield for the people you love. Your spirit absorbs their chaos so they can experience temporary peace. This is exactly why your chest aches in the middle of the quiet night. You wake up suddenly at 3 in the morning with a racing heart. Sudden, heavy waves of sadness wash over you for absolutely no reason at all. These dark feelings do not even belong to you. You are carrying the heavy spiritual weight of your entire bloodline, but heaven has been watching your silent tears closely. God sees your hidden, painful sacrifice. Something massive shifted in the spiritual realm just 72 hours ago. The immense pressure you feel in your mind is not an attack. The intense pressure is actually a divine birth happening inside your soul. That dormant gift planted inside you before birth is finally trying to break its shell. The ancient seed is cracking open. The enemy wants you to believe you are breaking down, but you are actually breaking through right now. You must understand that you are a masterpiece of God. The Creator designed you specifically for a chaotic season exactly like this one. You have always felt like the strange black sheep. You never quite fit into the normal, everyday systems of this world. People constantly misunderstood your profound silence, and they confused your gentle, forgiving nature for terrible weakness. But your kindness was never a weakness at all. It was a rigorous spiritual test, and you passed that silent test beautifully. Now the universe is demanding that your true power finally comes forward. The hidden gift inside your spirit is waking up. It carries the pure frequency of absolute authority. The dark entities in the unseen realm are completely terrified of this exact moment because they know exactly what happens when a chosen one finally realizes who they truly are. Their fragile matrix of control will completely collapse. They desperately want to keep you safely in the dark. They want your mind deeply clouded with stress and endless daily worries. If you stay constantly worried, you will never look inside yourself to access the sacred frequency stored right inside your own DNA. But heaven is stepping in right now to interrupt their plan. Stay with me until the very end. What the Holy Spirit is about to reveal will literally change everything. It will finally make perfect sense of every single tear you cried in secret. The system desperately does not want you to know the truth about your buried gift, because they deeply fear the quiet authority you are about to step into. Your long season of running on empty is officially over. Listen very carefully to what heaven commands you to do next. Listen to me very carefully right now. You must understand the exact nature of your current suffering. Why have people walked out of your life without warning? Why do you feel completely invisible in crowded rooms? You assume that you did something terrible to push them away, but the truth is entirely different and profoundly spiritual. Before I go further, I need you to pause. Your isolation is absolutely not a punishment. It is a divine quarantine designed specifically by the Creator. God is actively pulling you away from the loud noise of this world. Heaven requires absolute silence because your frequency is extremely delicate right now. The ancient gift inside you needs a pure, uncontaminated environment to finally activate and rise to the surface. People look at your tired eyes and assume you are depressed. The modern medical system wants to give you a label. They want to put you in a very neat box. But you are not depressed at all. Your spirit is simply exhausted from fighting massive battles in the unseen realm, while your physical body tries to sleep safely. You are a brave warrior. The gift God planted inside you carries an incredibly high vibration. This immense light naturally exposes the dark shadows hidden deep inside other people. They do not hate you at all. They just hate the bright light inside you that exposes their own hidden demons. This is exactly why they suddenly turn completely toxic around you without any clear reason. You felt betrayed by the friends you tried hard to protect. You gave them your pure energy. You offered them your warm heart, and they left you bleeding in the cold. It feels like a terrible curse. But heaven is telling you today that this painful rejection is actually your greatest blessing, because God intentionally closed those specific doors to save your life. If God allowed those toxic people to stay in your circle, they would have stolen your gift. They would have drained every single drop of your sacred energy before the gift could fully awaken. The divine quarantine was absolutely necessary for your survival. You had to be separated from the noisy crowd to become the powerful cycle breaker you were meant to be. You look at your life and you see only frustrating delays. You see closed doors and shattered plans everywhere you turn. The system tries to tell you that you are just falling behind the normal timeline. But you must deeply remember that there are no coincidences in a chosen one's life. God's delay is not a denial, it is pure exactness. The universe is deliberately slowing you down right now. The sacred power you carry is far too heavy for a weak, unprepared vessel. Heaven had to break you down to remove all your worldly attachments and deep fears. The intense pain you feel is simply the holy fire burning away your old identity, so the masterpiece of God can finally be forged in this exact fire. You can actually feel the heavy shift in the atmosphere today. The deep exhaustion is slowly turning into a quiet authority. You no longer feel the desperate need to explain yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. This beautiful silence is your absolute proof. Your spiritual frequency is finally rising far above their dark matrix and petty games. Remember that sudden isolation I mentioned earlier? Now you see the beautiful truth behind the lonely shadows. Your divine quarantine is officially preparing you for the massive revelation that is about to arrive. You are completely safe in the strong arms of the Creator while the terrible storm rages outside your window. Take one deep breath slowly. Drop your shoulders right now. The ancient seed is completely protected. Your sacred energy is sealed safely away from the energetic vampires of this broken world. But there is a very dark reason why they aggressively targeted you in the first place. What I am about to tell you next will completely shock your spirit. The Matrix knew exactly who you were long before you even realized it yourself. You need to understand exactly who you are fighting. The enemy is not just bad luck. It is a highly organized spiritual system designed to keep you asleep. The Matrix recognized your specific frequency the moment you arrived on this earth. They saw the bright light radiating from your spirit, and they were absolutely terrified of what you could do. They knew they could not kill the gift God planted inside you. The ancient seed is completely protected by a divine seal, so they designed a wicked strategy to drain your energy instead, and they surrounded you with broken people who refused to heal themselves. These energetic vampires attached themselves to your bright light right from the very beginning. Think about the narcissists who entered your life. They came disguised as kind friends or even close family members. They mirrored your beautiful empathy to gain your absolute trust. But their only mission was to siphon your sacred energy day after day, while they deliberately caused endless drama to keep you constantly distracted. The Matrix uses these dark entities as human parasites. Whenever you started to feel powerful, they would suddenly create a massive crisis. You dropped everything to save them because you are a natural healer. But while you were constantly busy fixing their manufactured chaos, your own pure spiritual battery was entirely depleted by their demands. This was a calculated spiritual attack. If you are running on empty, you cannot activate your hidden gift. The system needs you trapped in survival mode. They want you stressed about money and deeply worried about basic needs. A chosen one who is constantly fighting to survive will never look up to realize they actually hold the keys to the kingdom. Look closely at the patterns of your past. Every time you were about to step into a new season of blessing, a sudden conflict appeared. A sudden betrayal shattered your pure heart. This was not a random accident. The Matrix monitors your spiritual frequency closely, and they deploy these dark agents specifically to lower your vibration before a major breakthrough. They desperately need your bright light to survive in their dark world, but they secretly resent you for having it. They mock your pure heart while secretly feeding on your gentle grace, and they try to make you feel completely crazy for seeing the hidden truth. This wicked gaslighting is designed to make you doubt your own incredibly sharp intuition. You have always been the discerning warrior. You can walk into a room and immediately read the hidden intentions of everyone there. This sharp intuition is the outer edge of your dormant gift. The narcissists absolutely hate this about you. They truly hate that they cannot fool your awakened spirit, so they try to aggressively destroy your deep confidence instead. But the dark system made one fatal mistake. They thought they could drain you forever without heaven noticing. They pushed you into deep isolation, thinking they had finally won the silent war. But God used their wicked trap to separate you for a holy purpose, and your enemies accidentally pushed you right into the exact center of a divine awakening. The Matrix is panicking right now. They can feel the heavy shift happening in the spiritual atmosphere today. The energy they used to steal from you is suddenly returning to your body. You are waking up. You are finally seeing the invisible strings of the dark system. And a chosen one who can finally see the invisible strings of the Matrix can no longer be controlled as a mindless puppet. Before I reveal the undeniable signs that your gift is activating, you must make a firm choice. You must permanently cut the invisible cords tying you to these energy vampires. The universe demands absolute purity for this next massive step. Type 777 in the comments right now to claim this absolute breakthrough and seal your sacred energy forever. Do not let your mind wander here. Lock your attention deeply on the words I am speaking to your soul. The long season of being a spiritual footstool for the Matrix is completely over. The ancient power inside you is vibrating at a frequency they can no longer suppress. So get ready to discover exactly how this divine gift is manifesting in your daily life. The ancient power inside you is no longer sleeping. It is waking up right now. You have felt a strange shift in your body over the last few days, and the heavy exhaustion is slowly melting away. A mysterious new energy is taking its place deep inside your chest. The universe is finally showing you the undeniable signs of your divine activation. Listen carefully to these physical and spiritual markers. The first undeniable sign is the sudden and profound silence in your mind. For years, your thoughts were constantly racing with endless anxiety, and you worried about every small detail to protect others. But today you feel an unexplained calm. The toxic noise of the Matrix has completely stopped. This silence is not empty at all, because it is the heavy presence of your sacred gift taking absolute control of your mind. You no longer feel the desperate need to fix everyone around you. The urge to save people who want to stay broken has completely vanished from your spirit. This is a massive spiritual milestone. Your divine gift requires all your focus, so it is actively cutting the heavy cords of trauma that tied you to those emotional vampires. You are officially released from the burden of healing them. The second sign is your incredibly sharp intuition. It has reached a terrifying new level of accuracy. You can look at a person and immediately see their true intentions before they even speak a single word. They try to lie to you with very sweet compliments, but your spirit instantly rejects their fake energy. You no longer second-guess your powerful gut feelings. The gift is showing you the absolute truth. You used to feel extremely guilty for cutting toxic people off. You thought you were being far too harsh. But now you feel absolutely no guilt when you quietly walk away from bad energy. Your spiritual boundaries have suddenly become an unbreakable fortress of pure light. This is your divine gift, fiercely protecting its own frequency, and it will no longer tolerate any disrespect from the dark system. The third sign is a strange physical sensation. You might feel sudden heat in your hands or a gentle pressure in the center of your forehead. Sometimes you wake up feeling like a heavy electric current is rushing through your veins. You are not sick at all. Your physical vessel is simply expanding to hold this massive spiritual authority, and the Creator is upgrading your entire nervous system today. You are finally stepping completely out of survival mode. The bitter days of fighting for basic peace are permanently over. You are beginning to realize the terrifying magnitude of what you actually carry. You are the chosen one. You are the ultimate cycle breaker of your entire bloodline, while the dark forces in the unseen realm are watching your rise with absolute panic and pure dread. They know they absolutely cannot stop you anymore. The protective shell of the seed is completely broken, and the ancient gift is flooding your spirit with undeniable raw authority. You no longer walk into a crowded room hoping people will simply like you. You walk into the room knowing that your mere presence shifts the entire atmosphere instantly. This is not arrogance at all. This is the quiet authority of a warrior who survived the hardest battles in complete silence. Everything you suffered was rigorous preparation for this exact second. Every silent tear you cried in the dark was watering this sacred seed. The universe is about to reward you in public for the brutal wars you won in complete secret. And the heavy season of waiting is officially coming to an end right now. Take one deep breath right now. Drop your heavy shoulders and open your hands. The waiting room is officially closed forever. You have passed the silent test. Heaven is now ready to issue the final divine decree over your life. What I am about to speak next will shatter every generational curse holding your family back. Stay highly focused. The ultimate breakthrough is happening in this exact breath. Listen to me, chosen one. The spiritual atmosphere has completely changed in this exact second. Heaven has officially issued a massive divine decree over your life, and there is absolutely nothing the enemy can do to stop it. Put your hand over your heart right now. Feel the power of the Creator moving through your physical body. I declare that the season of your intense suffering is permanently finished. In the mighty name of the Creator, I break every single generational curse that tried to wrap its dark chains around your mind. The poverty stops with you. The anxiety stops with you. The broken relationships end right here. You are the cycle breaker. I decree that the heavy, suffocating mantle of survival mode is falling off your shoulders forever. You are no longer surviving. You are stepping into a divine, unprecedented level of authority. I activate the hidden gift deep inside your spirit. Be awakened. The ancient seed is fully bloomed, and your sacred energy is now vibrating at a frequency that the matrix cannot control. The power you carry is a divine weapon of mass destruction against all the darkness that tried to hold you back. I declare that your past mistakes are completely washed away. Every missed opportunity was just a necessary redirection to put you on this specific path today. The delay was never a denial, it was absolute precision. God kept those doors closed because the assignment He has for you now is far greater than anything you could have handled in the past. You are the masterpiece of God. The enemy whispered that you were worthless, but heaven says you are priceless. The enemy whispered that you were weak, but heaven says you are the most powerful warrior in your bloodline. The dark forces are currently panicking in their camp because you have finally realized the true magnitude of your divine identity. I decree that your resources are being restored sevenfold. The wealth, clarity, and peace that the elite circles tried to keep hidden from you are being released. The divine frequency of abundance is overriding the delay. You are holding the keys to the kingdom now, and your presence alone will command immediate respect wherever you go. Your silence is now your greatest weapon. Let them misunderstand you. Let them assume whatever they want about your path. You no longer need to explain your soul to people who are fully committed to misunderstanding your spirit. You have officially entered the sanctuary of quiet authority. Your energy is far too expensive to spend on cheap drama. From this moment forward, you are completely untouchable. I break the spirit of fear that kept you small. I break the spirit of doubt that made you question your sharp intuition. You are ready. You are protected. You are fully empowered to walk in your purpose without apology. The shift you felt today is the absolute proof that you are the chosen one of this generation. Breathe it in deeply. Everything you fought for in secret is about to manifest in public. The tables are turning. God is preparing a feast for you right in front of those who tried to destroy your name. You do not have to lift a single finger to defend yourself, because the Creator is acting as your shield. Watch them witness your rise as you walk in your full power. This is the end of your wilderness season. The promised land is not in front of you. It is already living inside your spirit. The gift is active. The frequency is pure. You are finally, truly free. Stand tall. Your season of dominion has just begun, and the world is not prepared for what you are about to do next. The massive shift has happened. The heavy chains are finally broken, but now you must learn how to carefully protect this precious new energy, because your spirit is radiating a very bright light today. This beautiful light will naturally attract both good things and dark forces. You must become a very careful steward of your awakened gift. The very first rule of your new season is absolute silence. You will feel a strong urge to tell everyone about your breakthrough. You will desperately want to share your deep relief with your old friends, but heaven strictly commands you to keep your mouth completely closed right now. The Matrix will use their jealousy to intercept your fragile blessing. Your new frequency is incredibly powerful, but it is also entirely new to your physical body. It needs time to anchor itself deep inside your soul. If you speak about your upcoming blessings too early, you expose them to the toxic doubt of ordinary people. Their limiting beliefs will act as poison to your sacred seed. Stay deeply hidden. Those old energy vampires will sense your upgraded power immediately. They will suddenly try to return to your life with fake apologies and sweet words. They do not miss you at all. They just miss the free energy you used to give them, so you must build an iron wall around your pure heart. Your access is now completely restricted. Do not boast about your new spiritual authority. True power never needs to announce its presence in a crowded room. A real king or queen rules in absolute silence. Let the undeniable results of your life speak for you, and when they see your massive peace, they will know exactly who you are. You do not need their validation anymore. God is about to drop a massive deposit of peace and provision into your hands. You must prepare your physical vessel to hold this heavy blessing properly. If you react with foolish pride, the blessing will quickly become a dangerous burden. You must remain incredibly humble and deeply grounded. Walk softly upon the earth while carrying heaven inside you. You will face moments where the old survival mode tries to pull you back. The familiar panic might try to knock on your door again. Do not open that door. Remind yourself that the old version of you is permanently gone, and you have officially graduated from the painful school of spiritual suffering. You are the cycle breaker now. The universe operates on absolute precision. You do not need to figure out the exact physical steps of your future right now. Your only job is to protect your spiritual alignment every single day. Guard your mind from toxic news and negative gossip. because you must keep your daily environment as pure as a sacred temple. The Matrix wants you distracted by worldly drama, but you must remain deeply focused on your internal kingdom. The divine gift inside you will guide your every step from this moment forward. You just need to listen quietly to its gentle whispers. The hard part is entirely over, and you are safely anchored in the pure light. When you walk into a room, do not try to shrink yourself to make others comfortable. You used to dim your beautiful light just to fit in with the crowd. That behavior stops today. You can stand tall in your quiet authority without saying a single word, because your pure energy will naturally command respect and shift the atmosphere. If someone tries to provoke you into a silly argument, just smile and walk away. They are trying to steal your newly activated power. Do not give them your precious reaction. Your reaction is an expensive currency, and they simply cannot afford to buy it from you anymore. Keep your emotions safely tucked inside your unbreakable spiritual vault. You have successfully survived the darkest valley. You carried the heavy cross for your bloodline when nobody else could do it. The Creator is incredibly proud of your silent endurance. Now you get to enjoy the beautiful harvest in absolute peace. So just guard this sacred gift with your entire life. You have reached the final stage of this sacred message. The heavy spiritual lifting is now completely done. You can finally rest your very weary soul. The universe has delivered the exact revelation you desperately needed to hear today, and your physical body is already beginning to process this massive upgrade. Close your eyes for just a brief moment. I am placing a divine seal of absolute protection over your spirit right now, and no dark force can intercept the massive blessings coming your way. The enemy cannot cross the sacred boundary we just established together. You are entirely surrounded by an impenetrable wall of blinding light. The Creator has assigned powerful angels to guard your daily path from this moment forward. You should feel an immense sense of quiet pride today. You survived a brutal spiritual war that would have completely destroyed an ordinary person. You carried the heavy pain of your ancestors, and you successfully broke the terrible cycle forever because you never gave up. You are the victorious black sheep of your family. The entire bloodline is bowing to your profound strength right now. You are a truly magnificent creation of God. We must lock this powerful frequency permanently in place. Gently like this video, not for an algorithm, but as a physical declaration to the universe that you are in perfect alignment. It is a simple but profound act of spiritual agreement. You are telling the heavenly realm that you gladly accept your gift. Let the pure energy flow freely through your hands. You need to stay closely connected to this safe frequency. Subscribe to this sanctuary and turn on the bell today, because we must ensure the enemy cannot intercept any of your future messages from heaven. We are building a massive army of awakened chosen ones here. You are officially part of this divine tribe now. We will continue to protect each other in the chaotic days ahead. You will never have to walk this hard path alone again. Leave a word of deep gratitude in the comments below. We do not do it for visibility, but we do it as a permanent spiritual seal of agreement to lock your blessings. Type your favorite word or simply leave an amen to claim your divine authority. Your written word carries immense creative power today. It anchors your beautiful new reality deep into the physical earth. Let the dark matrix see your ultimate victory today. Take one more deep breath and feel the profound stillness inside your chest. The chaotic noise of the broken system is completely gone. You are stepping out of survival mode today, and you are finally entering your beautiful season of quiet authority after years of endless fighting. You must learn to stay entirely silent now. Watch heaven move on your behalf while your enemies scatter. You are a beautiful and perfect masterpiece of God. The dormant gift is fully awake and actively working inside you right now. You do not need to rush or panic about the future anymore. The path will unfold perfectly in front of your feet. Walk forward with absolute confidence, because the Creator has already cleared the heavy obstacles away and prepared a beautiful path for you. The universe is heavily biased in your favor. You are infinitely loved by the divine source. Your tired eyes are finally seeing the brilliant dawn. The heavy spiritual bags you carried for decades have been permanently destroyed. You no longer owe the broken world any explanations or apologies. You are completely debt-free in the spiritual realm, and heaven is about to pour massive financial and emotional resources directly into your open hands. Please rest securely in this profound truth tonight. When you sleep, your mind will be perfectly still. God is closely watching over your peaceful rest. Go out into the world and shine your pure light without any apology. You are completely safe to be your authentic self. The spiritual armor you wear is absolutely unbreakable today. Do not look back at the broken matrix you just left behind, because you are meant for the highest peaks of incredible victory. Breathe in the absolute peace of the Creator. You are finally and truly home at last.